Welcome to the weekly update. That's not how you go to the next slide. There we go. It's exactly the same as last week. It is, sorta. Special stream presentation got delayed again, and it was just another busy week at work. And I did dedicate a little bit more time to working on the timeline, so we got a update to that. As you might recall, this is what it looked like last week, and there's a lot of information on it. I am going to streamline it, but this is what it looked like last week. And the changes, I moved the dates to the top. I fixed the logic for the spacing on the text relative to the rectangles, because there was a lot of difficulty with that, and I ended up just alternating up and down. The rectangles are also shorter. I guess I could make them larger again, but it'd be more spacing with the text. Changed the way that the sets look a little bit. So I'm not sure if I like it better or worse. It's got M dashes in it now. Ooh, I did vibe code these. I applied that to both the bandlist track and the format track. Colors are different, but that's something that I can change at the end. And then I moved the minor sets to the bottom. I got a suggestion, and I'm probably going to do it, that I'm going to keep the dates at the top, so keep the header, and then get rid of the bottom track, and then make the other three tracks taller. It's just gonna be a good amount of work with the orchestrator. The goal is that it would be clearer to understand what's going on. So we got two things that are contributing to what the major formats are, and that's the band list and the booster set releases. So we got those, and those three things, well, you got the date as the top track, but those three things are the next three tracks. So I'd cut the minor products, and then I'd have another slide that just has the format, the minor project release, and then the minor formats, which would be subdivisions of those. I think that would look better. I got to work on the spacing and a couple different orchestrators, I think, is the best way to do this, that call the different modules. But then I might need to change the configurations too. Or if I'm making a new orchestrator, I might just have a new config file for each of the different tracks. It's a bit of a mess, but readability, I think, has gone up, but is not great. Color theory has gone down, but I'll change that at the very end. Mainly, I was just having a lot of trouble with collisions, where the text was being written weirdly or running into each other. The alternation helped quite a lot. I don't think there's an instance where there's a collision, which is much better. Then I was having other issues where the rectangles and the text were colliding, and that was a problem. And it's even weirder because like the text would be above one of the rectangles and then behind one of the other rectangles. I had to work that out, and it's the way that it draws it. I think it draws it from left to right. So it's already drawn the text layer, and then on top of that it would draw the rectangle and it would hide part of the text layer, but that's minor tweaking. I think in terms of minimal viable product, I'm there. But in terms of what I'm feel good about putting into a stream, I'm not there. I'm like 60% of the way there for a stream, and I feel like the stream is a little bit lower bar than an actual video. I'd say like halfway there for an actual video. So I think I gotta write 2 more configuration files and then add 2 more orchestrators and then start working backwards from that to support it, because this might just be too much complexity on screen at one time, which is fair. Also, there's going to be like 20 of these, so oof. It's going to be a lot. It's a lot of condensed information. I'll just put it like that. But you can, I feel like this is the point where you can actually see the formats, which I think is a big improvement over last time. Like last time it wasn't very obvious, and this time it's more obvious. Maybe it's just me. The labels are better. Okay, well, that's this week's update. Hopefully next week we'll possibly get to stream. It's a lot going on, but I'm doing my best. It's hard being the little guy sometimes.